Let's talk about these high-impedance antique headphones and talk about how they compare to other types of earphones, as well as how to make it work with your crystal radio, because there are significant changes you need to make to get good sound quality. So the first question is, do they work well? Yes, they certainly work better than piezoelectric. Piezoelectric is kind of high-pitched, a little bit squeaky, scratchy sounding in comparison. These have a much richer sound, and of course they're 2 ears versus 1 ear. Let's see, they have about the same quality of sound as these hearing aid type inductive earphones. And yeah, so about the same, but again, you don't have to put something in your ear, so these are a little bit more comfortable. Let's see, yeah. Now let's talk about what it takes to change the radio to make these work, because if you just take the standard type of crystal radio that I've been putting out there, what you'll have is you'll have a resistor across the headphone like this, across the earphone. So you'll have your piezoelectric, and you'll have your resistor, and you'll have this type of connection. So for these headphones, what I found is you got to remove the resistor, of course take your piezoelectric out of the circuit, and you need a capacitor across here. Now, what size capacitor? Well, I don't really have any formulas for that, so what I did is I got out a trusty old variable capacitor, and I put it in line here, and this is 360 picofarads, and I tuned it till I got the best sound out of the earphones, probably more like the loudest sound rather than the best sound, but yeah, I got the loudest sound about this position, so I estimated that to be about 100 picofarads. And then I went to my trusty box and I got out a 100 picofarad capacitor, which has no leads on it, so I need to buy one. So in the meantime, I'm still using my variable capacitor, but this is the kind of thing you need, and you can see it's very small. You don't need a lot of capacitance, but you definitely need some, because otherwise you just won't get the same quality. Let's see, what else do you need to know? Yeah, so for years people have been telling me you don't use a resistor across the headphones in a crystal radio. Well, now that's finally true, because when you have these old style headphones, you definitely want to change from resistor to capacitor. Let's see, what else? Oh, the last thing is you'll have to decide, just by experimentation, whether you want to connect your leads in serial or parallel. So do you want to connect them both like this or like that across there? And I found with these that in serial, if I hook both earphones up in serial, so it goes through one and then it passes through the other before coming back, that gave me the best sound quality. And my guess is if you hook them up in parallel, it overloads the radio, and it's just, yeah, the resistance is too low and it's sucking too much power. So again, the changes to make, you'll need a capacitor here, and in my case it was 100 picofarads, and then you will need to decide with your radio whether you use the earphones in serial or parallel. And that's pretty much it. So if you decide you want to go with these old inductive style headphones, those are the ways to do it. Okay, well, I hope you found that useful and interesting in your crystal radio and antique headphone experimentations.